satellite communications at risk, good or evil. That joke's on you. You don't know what you are. Political nonsense has been elected again. It's been told to us. Trying other prophets. Establish works with my children. By covering is thy testimony. Teaching the seed of the throne. Throw away your ambition. Your ethnic lord.
Hello, I'm Frederick U. Chokum for Cheap Channel News. It's been a minute, but we're back with a fresh new start in the sound studio of RG. And we hope that we're going to entertain you tonight because we have a special guest. He's a very controversial guest. His name is William Tofakely. He's a revolutionist, a socialist, as a matter of fact. And we're going to find out a lot about how he thinks, how he ticks, what makes him walk and talk. I'm Frederick U. Chokum for Cheap Channel News. And before we go to our show, must I mention, if you're not a supporter of RG Studios on Patreon, please become a supporter. Just a few dollars a month allows us to keep these types of contents coming. Not only that, it helps runs the movie studio of RG of Internet Art Films. There's another film coming. It's called The Tank. It's in production as we speak and continue with this show of Cheap Channel News. We also have an eBay site titled RG Studios Collectibles. Go to our eBay site. We have rare books and comics for sale. We have books like this right here. Funnies that were made back in the 1930s. Please go to the site. Make a bid. We'll show you another one. Lots of people love the Batman. We have lots of comics about the Batman. We also have strange and unique comics that are in slabs. Like this one right here is in a slab. That's called a collectible. Go to RG Studios Collectibles and you'll find these on the eBay site. And they're priced reasonably. You won't spend a fortune trying to get them. And think of this, it also helps the RG Studios Internet Art Films. And it helps these contests that you're looking at right now. Behind my back is the Superman comic. You won't find that on eBay, of course, but it is in the studios. It's because we love comics. We love old collectibles. I'm Frederick U. Chokum, and on to our show. And welcome. Welcome back to Cheap Channel News. I have here our controversial guest, and his name is William Tofakely. Welcome, Mr. Tofakely. Thank you, Mr. Chokum. It is a pleasure for me to be here to discuss revolutions. What good is a revolution in the first place? More specifically, Mr. Chokum, throughout history, our comrades and patriots have fought for independence within the context of a socialist revolution. Well, Mr. Tofakely, I suppose that is meaningful in some sort of way. But tell my audience, isn't it true that a socialist system is a form of government that is what's good for one is good for all? That's a flawed perception, and I would disagree. The main aim of the revolutionaries is not to simply oppose, but to establish a new form of governance. We seek powerful motivations to paralyze the forces and the powers of the administrative state, Mr. Chokum. Revolutions set in motion severe crises, which in turn sets the masses into frustration How disturbing. Yes, disturbing. Mr. Trofakely, if this is true, and the system of socialists acts in this way, who could truly benefit? It's a safeguard against tyranny. For the poor that's not in power, it is a slogan of enough is enough. My word. How could one possibly counter such a claim? I'm dumbfounded. But I have one more question, Mr. Trofakely. How could any real prosperity come from a socialist revolution? The socialist revolution may promise prosperity, but in the dark reality, it would be chaos before order is restored. If you like rare books and collectibles, go to our eBay site. It's called RG Studios and Collectibles. Bid on something. It helps the studio and the content we put on our Patreon and our websites. We love to have supporters. Yes, we do. And remember, if you love just to support straight out, you can always go to Patreon and support us, please, with a few dollars a month. It helps our content. And we'll have greater content coming, especially right here on Cheap Channel News. And we'll see you again on the next episode. We'll have a terrific guest for you. His name is Rex Goldstein. He's a movie mogul. He's going to tell us some things. And I got some questions for him. The movie industry is going through a turmoil. And Mr. Rex Goldstein is going to give it to us straight, cut, and clear. You have a good night. Thank you.
It has now been told to you, the shrine of the prophets. As we live in darkness, the prophet has told us, we will cry out in the forever light, what troubles will come from the bonds of clothes, what command will save unto us the swords of the land.